Good evening, guys. This is Big Al, Alan Feaster with KO Boxing, breaking news, the greatest news channel on boxing. How's everybody doing tonight? We're back at it again with another news story for you. Guys, we're back. I'm glad to see you. Guys, I want to thank you all for supporting the channel, everyone who has subscribed, even the brand new subscribers that subscribed this weekend. You know who you are. Appreciate it so much. Thank you, guys. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
All right. Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much, brother.
And sisters. All right. But guys, don't forget to hit the bell notification button.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
To be notified when we do go live. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you can. All right, guys. So also don't forget to hit the like button. But guys, we're going to get into the news story. Won't keep you hanging. Here we go. What we're going to be talking about here tonight is Steven Nelson and Terence Bud Crawford. Crawford says he's very frustrated with Steven Nelson's fight strategy against Diego Pacheco, and we'll get into it. Terence Crawford wasn't happy with how his teammate and fellow Omaha, Nebraska native Steven Nelson failed to capitalize on the flaws in the super middleweight contender Diego Pacheco's game plan this Saturday night at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. Now, guys, Crawford looked gloomy in the audience, watching his friend Nelson getting outpunched and outboxed by the younger fighter Pacheco. Now, Nelson was fighting on the outside, which was foolish against a fighter as tall as Diego Pacheco. Now, when Nelson did come in range, Pacheco could grab him in a clinch. Instead of fighting through the clinch, guys, by wrestling free or throwing while being held, or maybe throwing a hook over the top, Nelson potentially waited for the referee to separate them. After a long career, the 36-year-old should have known how to deal with this tactic, but he was absolutely clueless, guys. Now, we're going to talk about the left hook. Now, the former 4-division world champion Crawford says he was shouting to Nelson, who is now 20 big wins, 1 loss, 16 KOs, to throw his hook and the entire fight because Pacheco, who is now 23 big wins, 0 losses, and 18 KOs, guys, was exposing his back with a defensive tactic. We always turning his back like that, guys. Now, all Steven could say in the defense was that he'd been cut over the left eye in the third and saw yellow from that side of his when he's looking out his eye. Now, guys, Nelson, who is now 36 years old, didn't take advantage of this particular flaw. Indeed, he fought wrong fight for this first 10 rounds, and it was not until the 11th and 12th that he went after the skinny 6'4" stork or Tweety bird legs Pacheco. Now, overwhelming him with punches and pressure, it was very, everybody's saying it was too late by that point. And Diego, who is 23, survived to win the 12-round unanimous decision. Guys, I think he's 22 years old, but they're saying 23. But guys, it was a little bit too little, too late. Now, however, that didn't prevent him from fighting hard in the final 2 rounds to make it close. Now, guys, he should have been on the attack much earlier instead of waiting until late in the fight to go after Pacheco. Personally, I think, guys, he should have went forward and attacked a lot earlier as well. But the scores were 117 and 111, 117, 111, and 117, 111. Now, guys, Pacheco versus Nelson final punch stats. Diego Pacheco landed 132 punches out of 464 punches for a 28.4% connect rate. Steven Nelson had 77 punches out of 560 punches for a 14.8% connect rate. Now, guys, also, don't forget, stick around. I'm going to show you a video clip. Terence Crawford says in quote, I was trying to tell you the whole fight to throw the hook. He, Diego Pacheco, kept going like this, turning his back to him. Terence says, throw the fucking hook, said Terence Crawford in the dressing room, lecturing Steven Nelson for failing to capitalize on the openings that were there all night in his fight against Diego Pacheco. Now, guys, Steven Nelson also says in quote, I couldn't see out of his eye. It was orange and yellow. So this shit right here, I was hesitant to get caught up here. So that's why it was hard to do that shit. Now, the blood, you know, right after I got cut in the third round, everything started. So, guys, tell me what you guys think about this. What do you think how Steven performed and how Pacheco performed? But let me show you a real video clip real quick from the dressing room. Here we go, guys. I'll play it for you.
I was trying to tell you the whole fight. The hook is that he kept going like this. Throw the fucking hook.
Don't throw it in the damn head. I couldn't see. I was like orange and yellow. So like this shit right here, I was like, man, hesitant to try to get caught over here. So that's why it was hard to do that shit with the blood. Shit, that blood, motherfucker. Because you notice right after I got cut in that third round, it was like everything just started. Yeah.
But guys, tell me what you guys think about that. Come on, seriously. I think Steven Nelson did a pretty good job, but he didn't start early enough, and Diego Pacheco got the win. But tell me what you guys' thoughts in our comments. Say goodnight to this pretty lady here, guys, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good night, everybody.